Hello class, welcome to Anamika Ma'am's classroom. My today's topic is Java Fundamentals. In Java Fundamentals, especially I want to discuss values and data types in Java. So let's start. First is tokens. What is token? Token means each individual character used in Java program is termed as token. That means anything we use in Java is termed as token. Suppose you write down first line is suppose public, static, void, main, bracket. These all are individual characters are tokens. That means public is one token, main is one token, then bracket is one token, semicolon is token. So int a, int is token, a is token, semicolon is token. So all individual characters, whatever we use in Java, all are called tokens. Let's see what are the types of tokens. Here, there are various types of tokens. First one is literals. Literals mean constant. That means which do not change its value. Suppose in this example, 5 is literal. Literal means which never change its value throughout the execution of the program. That means 5 means 5 in our lifetime it is 5. 5 means never 6, 7 or anything else. 5 means 5. So it is a constant value which never change. This is called literal. So any constant value we used in programming is called literals. Then next one is identifiers. Identifiers means variables. Variables means which can change its value. Suppose C is a variable. Instead of C, I can write down A or B. So or suppose C is an integer type variable where we can store 5 or we can store 6 or we can store 7. So any value we can store in identifiers. So identifiers means variables where we can store any type of value. That means it can change its value. It is not constant. Suppose I am writing C equal to 5 and the next line I write down C equal to C plus 1. That means now 5 gets changed to 6. So first it is 5, then it's 6. So it changes its value. It can change its value. So it is identifiers. Then assignment. Assignments, all of you know, equal to sign is called assignment. To assign some value to a variable. Suppose C equal to 5. So 5 is assigned to C and this assignment operator is doing this function. So assignment means to assign some value to a variable is called assignment. Then next one is punctuators. Punctuators means you know comma, semicolon, colon, full stop. These are the punctuators. But in Java, we don't use each and every type of punctuator. In later slides, I will discuss about punctuators. Then separators. Separators means which by using which we can separate two values or two statements. Suppose bracket, first bracket, second bracket, third bracket. These are the separators. Separators also I will discuss in separate slides. Now the last one is operators. Operators you know plus, minus, multiplication, division, mod. These are the different types of operators we have. So let's move to the next slide, which is literals. I only discussed here each and every token in detail. So I already explained you what is literals or constant. That means literals are the constants. That means both are the same name, literals or constant. Maybe in your exam it comes what is literals or what is constant. Same answer. Literals and constant, same name of this. So literals are the constant which remain fixed. So which remain fixed. That means it not change its value, do not change its value throughout the program. Anywhere in the program from starting to end, it does not change its value. It remains fixed. I already give you an example 5. 5 is 5 only. So constant means which do not change its value. Then next is different types of literals. That means different types of constants. Suppose there are string literals. Suppose hello or students or teachers or schools. These are the string literals. Or I am a student. This is also string literals. That means some characters or some words or some sentences are called string literals. Then the next one is real literals. Real literals mean fractional value or floating type of value. 5.2, 44.6, 7.9. So these are called real values which has some integral part and fractional part. Suppose 7.9, 7 is integral part and 0.9 is fractional part. And this whole literal is called real literal. Then the next one is character literal. Character literal means if a single character or single alphabet or digit or any special character, single one is called character literal. More than one character, go for string literal. If only I is a character literal, but I am is a string literal, or only A is a character literal. But if I write down am, then it is string literal. So only single character. This character may be alphabet, may be digit from 0 to 9, or maybe any special character, suppose question mark or exclamatory sign. So any special character or space are character literals. More than one character, go for string literals. Then next one is Boolean literals. Boolean literals means if the result comes in true or false, that means the result comes in only yes or no, then we go for Boolean literals. Yes or no, or true or false, then we go for Boolean literals. Suppose graduate, yes or no. Suppose male, yes or no. Suppose married, yes or no. Suppose adult, yes or no. So all answer comes in yes or no. That's why then we go for Boolean literals. Then null literals, that means nothing. No value is there. This is null literals. Then last one is integer literals. Integer literals mean any number, whole number. That means only integral part. Suppose 7 is an integer, 40 is an integer, 20 is an integer. But if it is 20 point something, suppose 20.21, then it goes for real literal. If only the integral part or whole number is called integer literal. Then move to the next slide. Punctuators. Punctuators, all of you know, punctuators are the punctuation sign used as special characters in Java. These are the special characters. But here I want to mention that we do not use here all types of punctuators. There are 6 types of punctuators we can use here. They are, we can use question mark, we can use semicolon, we can use colon. These are some of the punctuators we can use in Java, not all. Then let's move to the next slide, which is separators. Separators, definition of separators is, separators are the special characters in Java which are used to separate the variables or characters. So separators, by the name we can only understand it is used for separate two variables or characters we use it. So let's see the example of separators. Example of separators is braces, that means first bracket, curly braces, that means second bracket, or square braces, that means third bracket. These three types of bracket we can use as a separators in Java. Then move to the next slide, which are very important, escape sequence. So many times it came in your ICSE exam paper. Escape sequence means, see, some are non-graphic characters. That means if we use in our keyboard, then something, nothing is printed over there. Suppose a space. Space is a character, but nothing print over there. Just give some space. Suppose we want to come to next line. So this pressing enter, we come to next line, but nothing print over there. So this type of non-graphic, that means non-printing anything, these types of non-graphic characters which are used as commands to direct the cursor while printing. That means cursor comes to the next line, or cursor take a space, or cursor take some tab, that means some more spaces. So these are the non-graphic characters. These are called escape sequence. These characters are frequently used in Java programming called escape sequences. How to write an escape sequence? An escape sequence character begin with a slash. In example, you can see it all escape sequence you have to write down. Begin with a slash, that means not, it is backslash. You have to mention that it is backslash. Okay, and it is followed by one or more characters. So here we can see all are one character, here two characters are there. So suppose you want to give a for a new line, /n new line. So if you press /n, then you go for a new line. That means if you write down /n in your program, then in output it automatically comes to new line. So these are the some escape sequences. Then operators. Operators are very easy. All of you know there are certain symbols or tokens to perform arithmetical or logical operation to give a meaningful result, which is called operator. There are three types of operators are there. First one is arithmetical operator, which we generally use in our mathematics. Plus, minus, multiplication, division, these are arithmetical operators. Next one is relational operator, greater than, less than, equal to, not equal to, less than, equal to, which is used for showing some relation between two variables. And the last one is logical operator, and, or, not are the logical operators which used to express some logic. So up to now I want to end my class here, and I want to continue rest of the topic in my next video. Please watch my video and subscribe my channel for further videos. Thank you.